This is sort of quick questions from fans.
Just a bunch of questions from fans. Yep.
So we answer the camera?
Yeah. Or to me.
To you?
Or to either.
Okay.
Whatever you're most comfortable with.
Oh, I got you.
Right now, it's happening actually right now. I'm Scott Evans right now talking to you Facebook with Cyndi Lauper and Rod Stewart. Hello.
Hi, guys.
Sir Rod.
Rod.
Sir Rod Stewart.
Sir.
You're absolutely right. And milady. Okay, so...
No, I ain't that kind of lady.
No?
No, I'm not a dame. I mean, there ain't nothing like a dame, but I ain't one of them. So,
Right then, away we go.
Hey.
Sorted that one out, haven't
I
we?
love it. Happy hump day to you as well. Okay, so we've got some fan questions from you guys for you guys. Okay, so what a lot of people want to know how this happened as far as a tour is concerned. How you guys got together to decide to go on this tour?
Well, we didn't actually do it together. We didn't phone each other up and say, what about it? I think it was done through agents, managers.
Marsha Classic. She thought of it. She told Ron Delsner. He told me, but no, she was the one that came up with the idea, which was kind of great.
Yeah.
I'm really honored to tour with Rod because he's great, one of the great rock singers, and you know, when I was coming up, I was singing his songs. I even wore like a suit that I thought was like him, except for the color, but it's all right.
I dig it. You said earlier when we were talking to Boy George, even your hair, you were inspired,
Yes,
right?
I cut it, yeah.
So when you saw her this morning, were you like, yeah,
You saw me
right
last night, but yeah.
What'd you think?
All above board, of course.
Oh, it didn't sound right. I'm
Sound
sorry.
right,
No.
didn't sound right.
Sorry.
We both had the same haircut for 30 years now. But it's going to be such a, you know, I haven't been with Cyndi for 10 hours. This last 10 or 12 hours we've been together. I know it's going to be fun because we have the same humour, and we like the same music, and we're just bouncing off each other, so I know it's going to be fun.
Yeah. So we've got Jake with a question who wants to know, will you guys be singing duets on stage?
We're working on that. It's early days yet. The tour isn't until July, but we're working on it, and yes, we will.
Yeah. Any idea what?
Well, you know, you want to get a song. First of all, his voice sounds good in so many different. He wants to do a song that's not ours, either one of us. So it will be fun. But singing with Rod is kind of like a bucket list. I sang with him once in 1985, and you know, I grew up in the shower trying to make my, you know, squeeze my voice together, make that sound. You know, I feel like calling up my band that I did all the music from you and saying, hey, guess what? I was in a band called Flyer, you know, and I'd say, hey, you know, because it's really kind of great.
Oh, bless you. Thank you, darling.
It's the truth. I decided from now on I'm saying it.
There it is. I love it. I love it. Okay, so Tina wants to know who she's actually getting tickets for this concert for her mother's 76th birthday. She's taken her to see several of your shows. She wants to know if there are going to be any special guests on tap for this tour.
No, we don't need any. We're pretty special.
It's a lot of people.
You heard it here, folks. Sorry. They're not sorry. Right? What special guests do you need?
I don't know. Do we have to start calling our friends?
No, we're going to do just fine. I know. It's going to be absolutely electric. Have you seen this outfit? I am so envious.
Don't worry. I'm going to sort you out. I thought this looked like you, but I'm going to get you sorted.
I love it.
It's really taken off the things that he used to wear. I mean, come on, Rod the Mod.
I've still got them all as well.
Do you really?
Don't quite fit anymore, but yeah.
Send them this way, man. Send them this way.
My kids love all that stuff.
I bet.
You know, as Cyndi was saying earlier, because you were going to go and do something fashionable and make clothes, fashion just goes round and round and round.
Yeah, it does.
So never throw anything away.
Yeah.
Because it's going to come back.
Of course it will.
Yeah. I was saying to you when you first walked in, I need this suit, but also I was prepared. Someone told me to be ready for how good you would smell.
Oh,
and
that's beautiful.
They were right. I can't exactly describe to you what's happening right now here.
This is
smelling.
This is so gay. I can't believe it.
There's nothing, and that's not wrong. There's nothing wrong with that.
How would you want to?
Just
but
different.
I'm loving what's happening. We got another question from the fan.
Fan question wondering what you guys bring on tour with you. Are you bringing your pets?
So what's the must-have for any tour kit?
Your voice.
Your voice and all the things that you use to, you know, help you sing. You know.
And energy. I know there's going to be
Vitamins.
great energy for
Vitamins.
both of us throughout the show.
Yeah.
We're not stand-stilling type people, are we?
I started to, you know, I've always done it because I saw you. I started picking up the
microphone.
stand and going back and forth. But the tripod thing I trip over, so it's just a heavy weight. So, you know, it's helping my arms. You know, I don't have guns
Get some
like him, but,
triceps.
you know.
Some triceps. Not mad.
Rehearsals are going to be very interesting.
Now, Tammy wants to know from both of you, what's the favorite piece of music that you've each recorded of your own?
Oh.
What's that one song of your own that
I don't know.
that's like your favorite piece?
You know, every time you sing a song, you remember, we're talking about the smell of the room and you know, what was going on, what the light was like, you know. And so I don't have a favorite. Sometimes it's the ones that I haven't sung for a while that help me remember a moment of something that happened or a piece of language that somebody used that I put in the song, you know.
I love all of mine.
There you go.
I really do. I love them
Yeah.
all, mate.
Yeah.
I wrote them. I love them. As I said, they're like children.
Yeah.
You know, they became out of my body and put out there to the public, and so they're still my kids.
I hear that. Growing up.
We have a viewer question asking on that note, favorite song of the others. Of Cyndi, what's your favorite Rod Stewart song?
that's a good one.
And Rod, your favorite Cyndi Lauper
True
song?
Colours for me. Cindy's my favourite.
Thank you. I love Every Picture Tells a Story because I used to sing it, and Maggie May, and I love the whole Atlantic Crossing album. I love the Truth album. It was so, that album was,
Truth. You weren't born then.
was so,
That's 1968.
yeah. I was a teenager. What do you think? I didn't
Well, you let the
listen
cat out
to
of the
you.
bag now, haven't you?
I'm not ashamed of how old I am.
How
I'm
old
not
are
a
you?
car. I'm
No.
62.
60. You look, listeners.
What?
I mean, she has not got a wrinkle on her face.
Oh, come on. I
It's
do,
gorgeous.
so it's a little...
No,
Can I kiss
don't
you?
see him.
Go ahead.
This Wednesday just keeps getting better. I love it. Okay, so now Patty wants to know from you, Sir Stewart, who is Georgie in The Killing of Georgie Part 1 and 2? It's a song that's stuck with her since she was a little girl.
Yeah, it was a good. I was in the band called The Faces. We were staying in New York, and we used to have this wonderful black guy who come out and turned us on to some fantastic music that we'd never heard before, old Sam and Dave stuff. And he was gay. He was openly gay, and lo and behold, one night he was shot dead. The song is pretty accurate. You know, there's a few added moments, poetic license, but he was a good friend of myself and The Faces. Very handsome man.
Wow. So that's a song from your own life.
Yeah, from
your
my
own
own experience, yeah.
Wow. Okay, so Kobe wants to know, for the both of you, what's the strangest thing that's happened to you on stage? Cindy's reading the question like, okay, yeah, that's what it said.
Well,
Strangest thing.
you first.
Well, I was singing one night at Wembley Stadium, and with a lot of security around, and all of a sudden, there's this blonde comes walking towards me, and I thought, how the hell did she get on the stage? She was large and plump, but she looked attractive. Sat down next to me,
say
and then
plump?
plump, and it was Sir Elton John.
Oh, come on.
Full makeup, everything.
Oh, my God, that's
you
so funny.
Yeah, I was singing You're in My Heart, and you can see it, just Google it, you can see it online. And it was Sir Elton. She'd been out, shopping all afternoon for an outfit.
She was a big plump, and it
That's
was
pretty awesome.
amazing.
Little plump for my liking.
What about you? For you?
It's not glamorous.
Uh-oh.
I was at a show, and we didn't at that time carry staging, so to have different levels, I had to climb down and do some in the audience, some standing on the seats to get them going, and then climb back up again, and then climb over here just to get it, going.
Yeah.
And I was singing, and I hit a high note, and something fell into my mouth. And it was like, I thought it was birds up on the rafters, and maybe I hit a high note and it kind of shook them. I don't know, but I was... And then I went off stage and I was trying to use any kind of anything, and the guy came up to me saying, you know, you stole the show, and it was really, or whatever it was, he was saying that it was really good. And I was so freaked out, I told him that. So now, instead of saying how I was singing good, all they ever talk about is that moment when something flew into my mouth or fell at them.
Do you have any idea what it might have been?
No, but I don't know. I don't want to know. I thought it might have been bird something.
Oh.
Yeah, bad.
And you
Good.
sang through it?
Well, I spit out and I was like, what the you know, and then I looked up and I was like, oh man, no, come on, God. You know, I don't mind, you know, you have to suffer for your art, but it was...
Oh,
This was wrong.
brutal. That was
very
brutal.
wrong. Hydrogen peroxide, all
The whole thing. Oh.
But
Not
yeah,
a-
but I
not a-
did sing good anyway, but nobody remembers that. They just remember that story because I was an idiot and I said it. I guess I shouldn't have said it now either.
No, it was funny. I got another one.
Go ahead.
So I was playing Jones Beach, and there was a section of the audience that weren't up and clapping. So I jumped down into the audience. Just as I got close to them, it was a disabled section. I felt
But can I tell you
horrible.
something? But wait.
Come on! So I hugged every one of them. They all laughed. They all laughed. They all thought it was funny.
Why aren't you clapping?
Well, you know something. I'm nearsighted too, but
Yeah.
I don't wear contacts because I kind of like everybody looking like an Edward Hopper painting. You know, I don't mind that.
Yeah. So,
This is another fan
Yeah,
question.
Betsy is a Kinky Boots fan. I'm curious if we're going to see any Kinky Boots music on tour. Maybe Rod in the Boots.
oh, I've never thought of that one. That'd be great.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Would you rock them?
Yeah. Well, I would,
They're like
yeah.
thigh-high boots.
Yeah.
I'd have
Don't
to
worry,
get
I've got
it
some.
for him. Oh, yeah, he probably does anyway.
You
'cause-
probably do.
Come on, he got it, all of that stuff.
Okay, so Ryan wants to know, Cyndi, might a new project come from you with some original music? She's loved you forever.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to sing some songs that I never recorded, like one or two, that I started writing when certain things started happening in the world, and then I put it away. And I realized that I wanted to do that. Yes. How about that? Yes.
Yes.
That would have been so much easier. Yes.
Yeah, it would.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, now Rod, this is a little extreme, in my opinion, but maybe not in yours. Probably not. So Susie wants to know, she's planning to get a tattoo of your signature on her wrist. She's loved you forever. And she wants to know, she's going to be planning one of your shows, planning to attend one of the shows, and she wants to know what it would take to get you to actually sign her wrist.
Oh, absolutely, we can do that. My people will get her people's address and things, and we'll email and do it. Consider it done. What's her name?
Susie.
Susie, consider it done, darling.
Susie, I don't know if your day's been made, but mine certainly has.
So you do skin? I'm so scared if I do the skin, the parents will hate me because you can't get it off.
No, don't worry about it.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Thank
so
you. That was so
wonderful
much
to meet
fun.
you.
Cheers,
Thank you.
pal.
Pleasure to meet you.
Bless you.
Pleasure to meet you. Look